lunch break. Crazy. So if you're watching the replay, I want you to hashtag replay per usual. It really just kind of just shows me who's watching, what I'm posting. And that, yeah, you're watching and taking away something. But I want to talk about join conversations, growing your team. I have been having a lot of join conversations this month. Like, I was not expecting it, but I'm having a lot of join conversations. And something touched me, like, just touched my heart today of, like, one of the girls, Elizabeth, that is probably going to be reinstating. I tagged her a few minutes ago. But just after that, and then I have another girl who is joining, and then I have like 3 other conversations going. Okay, listen, it just sparked something in me that between this and listening to Rachel's live yesterday that she did on her page, it really just kind of all meshed together that we need to have a conversation about joining. And the truth behind maybe why you're not getting any recruits, or how to start getting recruits, or stuff like that. And this is the thing, is I don't want this to feel like it's harsh or mean or anything like that. I want you guys to see that I love you, but I feel like some of you guys just need to hear this. And, if you're sitting back and you're listening to this and you're like, yeah, this is me, or, you're feeling some kind of way about what I'm saying, then it's probably because, you're relating to it, right? Having joint conversations are very, 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 very important, okay? You have to have joint conversations. You have to hear no. You have to strive to hear no. Like, your goal, this is what I remember Rachel telling me. Your goal when you are asking someone to host a party for you, to join with you, whatever, your goal is to get like 50 no's, because every 10 no's, every 20, 30 no's, whatever your case may be, you're going to get a yes. But you should have, instead of having a goal of hearing a yes, have a goal of hearing a no, because that no pushes you towards that yes. That no is planting a seed. That no is going to grow your business. It's normal. Okay. I get ghosted all the time. I hear no all the time, literally all the time. Rachel asked me to join probably 6 times. At least 6 or 7 times to join. And each time I either ghosted her, literally I ghosted her, or I told her no. And when someone ghosts you, when someone doesn't respond to you, they read your message, they don't respond to you, you can't take it personally. Okay? You can't. It's a them problem, not a you problem. I am the same way. If I text a teamie, if I text you guys, or I send out a group message to you guys or whatever, and I get ghosted, if I take it personally and I'm upset, it's a me problem. It's the me problem, because that's an insecurity, or that's, you're busy in your life and I don't know what's going on. And so if I'm feeling some kind of way, that's on me. So the same thing goes for you. If you're asking someone to join, you're asking someone to host a party, you're whatever the case may be, and they tell you no, it's okay. At least they're telling you no. Or if they ghost you, that's okay. That is okay. Okay, that's what you want, because you're planting a seed. Now listen to me. When someone tells you no, or I'm not interested, or I'm good right now, or whatever the case may be, even if they're a little bit mean about it, whatever, okay? I want you to be very kind about it in return, because they took time out of their day to even respond to you and say no. So I want you to make sure you are making them feel comfortable in their no's, because you never know when they're going to come back to you and be like, man, she was really nice to me when I said no before, and now 3 months later, I want to join, and I love like her vibe. I love that she was so kind, and I want to go to her. I've literally had that happen before. So you need to make sure when someone is telling you no, you are making them okay and feeling comfortable with saying no. Does that make sense? So when they tell you no, I want you to respond and say, oh girl, thank you so much for responding to me. That was so sweet of you. Like, just even to respond and not ghost me. I appreciate it. If you know anyone at all that would like to host a party or loves fragrance, please send them my way. I would really appreciate it. Or if you want to get to know Scentsy a little bit more, here's my customer page. Or if you want to know more about Scentsy and you'd like to join my customer page or my VIP page, I would love to have you in there, because you never know. I have someone, like I said yesterday, the day before, that just purchased from me for the first time in like 4 or 5 months. She's been on my VIP page for a long time. And she's commented for a long time and she's never bought, and then she bought. So make sure you're letting people know that it's okay, that you're thankful they even responded to you, because you should be. You should be thankful. And listen, it's planting a seed. You're planting, when someone tells you no, you planted a little seed, okay? And the next time you ask them, you planted another seed. And the next time you ask them, that seed is growing and growing and growing, okay? I'm pretty sure I asked Elisa. I don't need coffee. Elizabeth. I'm pretty sure I asked Elizabeth, like, I at least mentioned it to her at least 3 or 4 times, okay? At least 3 or 4. I mean, I know she's told me before that she used to do Scentsy, and it's not a thing. And even now, she's like, I don't know that I want to sell. I just kind of want to get testers and smell them and buy my own stuff. And that's fine. I want you guys to find those people too, because you're going to have your hobbyists. You're going to have the ones that, like I said, hobbyists, they do it like just for fun, you know, whatever. You're going to have those that want to run it as a business, and you're going to have those that want to buy for themselves. And that's fine. That's perfect, because guess what? Those little numbers from these people add up in your TWV, in your GWV. You just never know. And you never know when someone is going to take off, ever. Never. And I am very, very strong on thinking this, because I was that person. I was the person. When I did a party, for those of you that don't know, when I did a party for Rachel, she reached out to me when I think she was a few months in, and she's like, hey, I have a bag party. Would you want to bring it to your work? And I'm the kind of person that I don't like saying no, and saying no makes me uncomfortable. So I either ghost you or I say yes. I mean, that's just how it is. And I went to school with Rachel. And so I knew her, and I was like, yeah, girl, let's do it, whatever. And I'm not a salesperson. So I was very uncomfortable bringing a bag into my work, which sounds so silly, but I just was. I felt weird, like trying to sell something to my coworkers. I don't know. I was weird about it then. I don't know. And it also was like, I don't even know how long ago. It was 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know. I was just weird about it. And I didn't have one sale. I had the bag for 2 weeks. Didn't have one sale. Not one sale. It was a complete busted ass party. Literally, it was busted. And it was on me, because I didn't do anything with that kit. And at the same time, I think Rachel had just started doing bag parties or whatnot, and I wasn't completely coached on it. I didn't really completely understand, like, I mean, yeah, it's pretty simple. You bring your bag to work and you share it and they buy. But I didn't know, like, about bundles. I didn't know all the stuff that they could get. I didn't really know anything about the products in general. So I was not comfortable in it, which is why I say when you do a bag party, I think it's awesome when you ask people who have already tried the products, or you give them a buttload of samples. You sample them up. Or if you have a warmer laying around and they've never tried Scentsy before, you're like, all right, well, here's a mini warmer. Put it in your bathroom. Here's some wax. I want you to try it for a few days, and then we'll do a party. That way they're like, oh my God, this wax is amazing. Like, holy crap, my bathroom, I can smell it down the hallway. You want them to have an experience going into, you know, with their bag party or their online party, whatever the case may be. But listen, I'm telling you, it is like, it was busted. And I remember after, when she came to pick her bag up, I was so embarrassed that that the party was a bust, that I'm pretty sure I put the kit like on the porch or something, because I just didn't want to face her because I was so embarrassed like that. And it is what it is, right? And she still asked me to join. She still turned around and said, hey girl, you know, do you want to join Scentsy or whatever? And I remember I immediately was like, no, I'm not doing it, whatever. Had never really tried Scentsy. She still sent me a car bar. I remember Luna car bar. I loved the car bar. Like, Luna was the first scent that I fell in love with. Loved it. And I don't know, I think like every few weeks or every month, she like reached out to me and was like, hey girl, you ready to join yet? Like, just making it like a joke and just fun, and was like, hey, you want to join? All right, girl, you ready? Or like, she would see like a post that I did, and she's like, girl, you'd be so good at this. Let's do it. Like, come on, you'd be so good. You got this. And she was never like straight to the point. Like, she was never like, join me now. You know, she was always like super fun about it. Like, girl, you would be great. Listen, make it fun for them too. Like, make them feel, I mean, you guys know, this is going to sound bad saying it, but you know when someone's going to be good. You know when someone is, and hold on, I take that back. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay, I say that because I am one of those people that prejudges. I was one of those people that prejudges. Now I don't, because I've learned very quickly last year that you cannot prejudge people and their work ethic and whatnot. But sometimes you can tell, like, for instance, if someone is very outgoing on their social media, someone is very like, has a bunch of friends, which sounds bad, but has a bunch of friends on like social media, like a bunch of people commenting, whatever, or they're super hype, or they're always doing lives, or whatever the case may be. And when they join and you're having a conversation with them and they're like super pumped about it and they're so excited, like more excited than you kind of thing, then you're like, dude, you're going to crush it. Like, you're going to be a star. Like, this is going to happen. You know what I mean? And I would say Amanda. So Amanda is killing it right now. I think her 15th day her 15th day is today. Her 15 days is today. She's already hit Shooting Star certified, and I think she's at almost 1,500. She will be after she closes her party out today. 1,500 in sales. That is a star. She's going to like book clubs and reaching out to neighbors, and I think she went live yesterday telling like what she's been doing. So I knew. I don't know, Amanda, if you're on here, please verify how many times I've asked you to join. I think I've asked her to join like 4 or 5 times, at least 4 or 5 times. And each time she told me, no, I just want to buy from you. And then she finally took the leap. And I was like, listen, even if it's just for yourself, this could be an outlet for you. Like, just to find some space and find some peace for yourself, this could be an outlet. You want to find, like, when you ask people to join you, you need to also know their life, okay? You also need to know, like, what's going on or their story. I mean, ask them what's going on. I'm not going to share Amanda's story because it's not mine to share, but I knew her story. She had told me, and I reached out and I was like, listen, this really could be an outlet for you. This could be something for you. And you know what? I'm not going to cry right now. She called me the other day and literally made me cry on the phone because her husband told her that, look, I'm going to start crying. Her husband told her that he started seeing the spark like come back, or like just started seeing her become her old self. And that is enough to get me in my feelings and my emotions clearly, because I know what this business can do to somebody. And your customers want to see your hype. Your customers want to see you care. Like, the fact that someone I've never met in person tells me that her husband sees like herself coming back, I can relate to that, because I didn't know how badly I needed Scentsy until it was right here in my face and all of you guys were here. Like, I did not realize how much I needed this in my life, how much I needed the friendships, the communication, just everything. Like, I had very toxic people in my life and who are no longer in my life, but I just never realized how badly. And so you have to realize when you ask people to join you and all those things, like, you have to know them. You have to know what's going on. Ask what's going on. Like, are they going through a hard time? Are they, do you see them post about financial issues and just say, hey, this could just pay for groceries. You just sharing your link with your friends and family could just pay for your groceries, could pay for your car note, could, pay for gas in your car. Any little bit, $49, $100, $500, $1,000, that could make the entire difference in someone's life. I jumped back into Scentsy to pay for my new 4Runner because I needed a car so bad. Well, not so bad. Well, no, I needed a car. My car had broken down. We had poured like $2,000 into it, and it was literally like, okay, we buy a new car, or we keep pouring money into this and trying to fix it, or I buy a beater for my kids. And I was like, no, I want a safe car for my kids. I want my 4Runner. And Ryan's like, well, we don't have like $220 a month extra to spend. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Like, we were living off of $75 a week with food stamps and freaking, we had a bunch of help. We had WIC and food stamps. And so I jumped in to make $200 for my car. And never in a million years did I think that going from getting a Scentsy paycheck and paying my car note, a year later I would be paying my mortgage. It's crazy to me. So when I talk to new recruits and stuff, I'm like, listen, you have no idea. And that's same with Rachel. Rachel, I was a dud. Like, I didn't have any sales at my party. When I joined, I think I hit Shooting Star because I spent the last $80 on myself just to help me hit it. And I never hit any of the sensational start levels. I was in and out, like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I never went inactive, but I never got, high in sales or whatever. And I just ghosted. Like, she stopped checking in on me because, yeah, I do the same thing. If my teamie is ghosting and she's not responding and she's just hanging out, not working, not showing up in the group, I'm not going to reach out to you. And that's what Rachel did to me. She stopped reaching out to me. I wasn't posting in the team page. I'm pretty sure I turned my notifications off. I never shared how I was working. I never really thought, I don't know. I just never had the business aspect of it. I just was kind of hanging out in the background. And when I jumped back in March and April, And I double promoted 2 months in a row. So I promoted 4 times in 2 months. And I went from like, I think my paycheck in January, March. I think my paycheck in March. No, my paycheck in April was like $15. And then, yeah, and then in May, it was like $750 or something like that for my sales. And I remember her texting me and she was like, holy shit, where did you come from? And I was like, girl, I don't know, but I'm ready. Like, let's do it. And then we started working together. So you just never know when someone is going to take off. So don't give them a benefit of the doubt. Even if they're ghosting you, even if like they're not talking to you, just let it go. Like, that's what I do. If I have people that on my team that don't respond to me, don't text me back, when I say, hey, go to the team page and post it live, and they're just like, they ghost me, then that's fine. I'm going to ghost you right back. I'm not going to say anything, because at the end of the day, it's not my business. It's not my business. It's not, okay? And if someone wants to work it, if someone's having a lot going on in their life, that's on them. It's not on me. And I'm here to listen. I'm here to help in any way I can, but I won't know if I'm ghosted. You know, I don't know how to help if they won't talk to me. So if you already have a team, you have an existing team, and they're ghosted or they're not working or whatever, all you can do is reach out. And then when you reach out, if they ghost you, it's fine. I give my girls about 3 times, and then probably 2 times. And then the 3rd time, I'm just like, hey, I haven't heard from you the last 2 times. I'm here if you need me. You know, you got my cell phone number. When you're ready to work, let me know. I got you, but I'm not going to reach out anymore. I don't want to bug you. And I just did at that. Like, it's not rude. It's not mean. It's just like, they know that they're not talking to you. So I'm just like, I'm either just not going to talk to you, but whatever. So that's what you have when you have an existing team. So reach out to people, have the conversations, talk, but listen, this is going to sound very harsh. If your mouth is not open, your business is not open. Okay? If your mouth is closed, your business is closed. You have to have conversations, not just one time. You have to have conversations over and over and over and over and over again, okay? That's how you get recruits. That's how you see, and I think I was talking to, I think it was Amanda, who was like, every single time you reached out to me, I just felt something tugging me towards you. And then I would talk to my husband about it. So I'm telling you, when people just need someone to believe in them, and you need to be that person to believe in them, because if nobody else will, then you need to be that person. You need to believe in your teamies. You need to believe in these girls that want to join and change their lives, okay? I don't care if your paycheck is $50. I don't care if your paycheck is $500. I don't care if your paycheck is $5,000. I don't care. You need to believe in these people. You need to believe in them, because everybody has a day one. Everybody. Everyone has a past. Everyone has a story. Everyone needs money. Everybody needs money. I don't care who the hell you are. Everyone needs money. Okay? Period. Point blank. So you need to throw it in their face like, hey, even $50 a month could do this for you. You know, don't you want to go to dinner once a month or whatever, just by like doing Scentsy and sharing some cents, putting it in a bag and giving it to your neighbor? Like, isn't it worth it? Isn't it worth it to see what your life could change? So I need you guys to like throw it in their faces, believe in them, tell them what it could do for their life. And I want you to show your face. I want you to show your face. Those of you, Ashley, if you're still on here, I want you to show that face more, girl. I want you to show your face. Heather, I think I saw Heather on here, maybe not. I know Heather for a fact. I've been seeing her way more on Instagram and stuff. People want to know who they're buying from. People want to relate to you. Okay, this again is my experience. I have Beachbody on demand. I am not a strict working out person, like as far as like sticking to a program. I did it before when I had a coach before, and me and my mom split it every single year, and we just do the workouts, right? And I had changed because my person like canceled, and I had another Beachbody coach reach out to me, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to switch my member or my coach over to you, because at least I know you, and I see you on Instagram, and I can relate to you, right, in a way. And you reached out, so you're nice enough to reach out to me, so I switched it over to her. Well, I just found a new Beachbody on demand coach, Beachbody coach, whatever, and I didn't even know she did Beachbody. I found her through Reels, I think, and we have been talking left and right on Instagram, like every single day, all day for the past week, and she's never asked me about Beachbody, like anything. I realized, obviously, after a few days that she was a Beachbody coach, but we were just talking, and I was just like, I can just click with her. Like, I get it with her. And so I was like, listen, I know you do Beachbody. What do you do? And I started asking her questions. I'm like, hey, like, can I get in on your program? I'm going to start doing the 10 rounds program, the boxing one, And that's what her and her husband are starting to do too. And she's like, yeah, girl, I don't require you to pay for anything. Like, I know you already have a subscription, so I just want you to be active, show your face, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, got it. And so I switched my coach over to her because I see her face, because I talk to her, because I relate to her, because she was telling me things on Instagram and her stories that I was like, yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. And listen, that's what people do with me. You know, a lot of my customers and people that join with me have kids or dream of being a stay-at-home mom or whatever because they see my stories and they're like, oh my God, girl, today was crazy with me too. My kid did da-da-da-da. And like tells me their story and I'm like, dude, Ethan just did that last week and that shit drives me insane. Like, you connect on different levels. Like, people want to know who they're buying from. People want to know more about you, right? I don't care if you don't have kids. If you have a dog, if you have a cat, if you own 10 fish, I don't care. If you love to go camping, if you're in school, whatever the case may be, they want to know who you are. They want to know who they're buying from. They want to know who they're joining. They want to feel like they know you because they see you and they trust you, okay? That is the biggest difference. And I say this because I know a lot of you guys are not on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm not saying you need that to be successful. I am saying, however, that it could be a game changer in your business. It could be. So give it a shot. Show your face. Go on your stories. Post what you're doing, what you're drinking, whatever the case may be. I promise you, you have 5 seconds to post it. You have 5 seconds. I never in a million years thought that someone cared about my freaking breakfast burritos. There's like a club out there, people obsessed with breakfast burritos, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kidding, not really. But when I posted that I did, like me doing Ryan's breakfast burritos for him and, you know, warming it up and whatnot, I think I had like 15 messages. I think I had 15 messages of just random people, some that I didn't even know. Some that don't even follow me, which is really weird. They don't even follow me, but they're commenting on my stories. Really weird. And like asking me about it and like, have you tried the air fryer? Have you done this? Like, what do you put in it? What's the ingredients? Blah, 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 blah. Like, what's the exact ratio? And I'm just like, do y'all really care this much about breakfast burritos? Because I don't think so. If that's not an eye opener about how much people really do truly care about someone's life, they do. Because believe it or not, you can influence someone. I don't care if it's making a breakfast burrito. I don't care if it's doing your hair in the morning. I don't care if it's how you make your coffee. It doesn't matter. Inspire someone. Make your bed every morning and spray it with your Scentsy Fresh and do it for 2 weeks every single morning in your stories. And don't tell me you're not going to get a sale from me because I promise you, you will. Promise you. 2 weeks every single day. Record a 15-second video on your story of you making and spraying your bed. And I guarantee you, you will get a sale in Scentsy Fresh. Or you will have a current customer that follows you place an order for Scentsy Fresh. I promise. Just watch, okay? And that's when you start opening up the conversations for joining. People that buy from you. People that are interested. People that are like, oh my God, girl. Blah, 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 blah. And you're like, listen, my paycheck paid for that. Have you ever thought about it? Or just randomly, I had one girl who like ghosted me for 2 months. She kept messaging me. I'm going to order from you. And she didn't. And then I was like, well, she didn't like ghost me. She had family stuff going on and she was moving. So I understood that. That sounded like really mean. But, and she's like, yeah, I'm going to place an order from you. And don't get me wrong. I get people that do that. Okay. And a lot of them never message me ever again. And that's fine. So I thought that she was like, just being really, really sweet, like kind of what I do. I just like, yeah, I'll get it. And then I just maybe don't. I do it sometimes. And so I'm like, yeah, like maybe she just really doesn't want it. And she's really being nice to me, whatever the case may be. And, yeah, she messaged me and was like, hey girl, I am 2 months late to responding to you, but I want to place an order. And she placed an order the next day. And then I had a conversation with her and I was like, hey, I mean, I love your vibe on Facebook. Have you ever thought about making money with Scentsy? Literally what I said to her. I love your vibe on Facebook. Have you ever thought about making money with Scentsy? Because she was like, yeah, I want to buy one warmer for every room. And I'm like, dude, get it for free. Make your own money off of it. Make money off your own purchases, whatever. And then I asked her that and she's like, you know what? I never really thought about it, but tell me more. And then we had a conversation about it. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. I promise you. And then I just got an espresso machine and I just like literally posted something in an espresso group about recipes. And I had like 4 people want to add me, which I don't know why. I mean, but you've got to show your faces in these places. You've got to, you know, communicate and work the algorithm and talk to people, believe in people, pump them up. Like, be excited. Be excited because if this changed your life, imagine what it could do for somebody else. Okay. So, yeah, that's really like all, like, Heather just jumped on, but Heather, when you rewatch this, you'll know what I'm saying. But I want you to go in your stories at some point and talk about how you got a house. That's what I want to do. Congratulations. Oh my God. Like, I literally know that feeling. I literally know. I'm going to cry. I know that feeling of like, you're getting a house because your Scentsy paycheck can help pay the bills. Like, if it wasn't for Scentsy, we wouldn't be in this house. Because literally, Scentsy pays for all of the bills in this house. And if Scentsy were to go away, holy crap, we would be in foreclosure. Like, there's no way Ryan's paycheck would pay for our house and everything. And then some, right? So, oh, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, it's just, y'all, it's just crazy. It's crazy. So, have the join conversations. Show your face. Show your face. Get over the nervousness. Just do it. I promise you. People want to see your pretty face. Okay? Connect outside of Scentsy with your customers. Believe in them. You know, you got to open your mouth. If your mouth is closed, your business is closed. Okay? It's that simple. It's really that simple. But I'm going to go and finish getting some work done. I am on like a roll today. I thanked them because they all knew we were working for a new home, and I told them they were the reason because my income counted towards our approval. That's so amazing, Heather. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. I literally know that feeling, so I know that you're like crying with like joy. I literally, and probably still like in disbelief. I'm there with you. I love you. I'm so proud of you. So I love you guys. I hope this helped. If you're rewatching, #replay, so I know that you're watching it. Go have the join conversations. Go have the join conversations. Go have them. I don't know why. This is going to go on YouTube. People don't think I'm weird. People think I'm really weird on YouTube. All right, y'all. Love y'all. See y'all.